know when the last time you looked under a 71-year-old, but I would imagine there's more things hanging and dangling than what's under here. I wasn't around then. I'm just guessing. It's kind of like a Mopar guy when he puts it in drive. He's just guessing if he can get to work. Let that just sink in. I have a 55 Chevy about to be backed into my garage. Insane. My name's KP, and this is my 1955 Chevy 210, better known as a Belair. Just kidding, it's not. You can argue that in the comments. It's a 210. It was originally a 6-cylinder. Somebody swapped in a period correct 55 265 V8, all original with a 3-speed manual and 2-barrel carb. This car's got some secrets underneath. I want to get it in the air and show it to you. In the meantime, this is a Tuxedo 9,000-pound lift that I bought a very long time ago with a lot of overtime and working very hard to get it. And my back's not so good, so this lift is an absolute blessing. I got about 6,000 pounds of concrete under it too. So tune in, check out under the car, and really enjoy the raw showing of this, because I'm not hiding the dirty secrets underneath this. I don't know if I'm liking what I'm seeing already. You guys are literally going to get to see right there with me. Turn this fan off. My daughter said that this looks like the car because it's dirty. Oh man, she's even sitting low with it up in the air. I think someone has burned in these front coils. It's touching the shock. That's nice. Look at that. It's pretty solid, I have to say. Frame rails look great. Look at this. We got metal. There's rubberage in there. Oh, that's hard. Yes. Oh God, I'm really nervous to look under this motor. We'll get to the motor last. Man, we got bracket. Look at that. Oh, she's got floor pans. Oh, but they've been panned on the top. Okay. We're about to lose a bolt back there. Tires are new. 30 years ago. Let's see what the date code is. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, clearance. 2011s. This is back when they did a little different. So that's a math, computer, digital things. That's 14 years. Okay, we got some quarter panelage. Oh, we have new tail light rubber. Very cool. I'm shocked. There's even a vent up there for something. This isn't caved in like on my 65. Pretty good. Got a little crust there. It's not bad. These look good. Frame rails look okay. All new metal back here. They did some work. They did good work, y'all. Good job to whoever did that. I have a gas cap. It's not the right one. We got more new rubber. I'm really shocked that we have inner fenders. Got some tailpipage. That's cool. Let the
Metal just rattle. Oh, here's some other. We've got what's left of some undercoating. Look at that. Somebody did a great job welding this, I have to say. All right, here's our air. As I suspected. Yep, look at that. Wow, Gabriel hijackers. Holy cow. I was acting like I knew what it was. This one is not in a good spot. It's on the muffler. I'd like to fix that and use they've got to be fully blown out. I can tell you that. We got new brake lines about 20 something years ago. Oh, we need a lot of work back here. Someone put a floor pan over this that is actually correct. Why didn't they cut out the other though? That's pretty lazy. Bad job, whoever did that. They literally put a new floor pan over the old floor pan. It doesn't make sense. Okay, all right. That's the coolest thing I've seen in a while. Reminds me of a Pepsi logo. Oh, we got rubbish. Man, they did a great job on this. Frame rail looks wonderful. I mean, I don't know when the last time you looked under a 71-year-old, but I would imagine there's more things hanging and dangling than what's under here. She's in gear, but it feels good. Oh man, I've always been so impressed with dirt daubers and their ability to weld. Oh, check that out. Oh, nice. We have a piece of wood in this quarter panel. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that out. Oh boy, we got rust. That looks like Flowmasters 5501s. Oh my gosh, look at the oil dripping off the muffler. That's a certified welder right there. Gotta fix that. The brakes look great. Man, those Gabriels, that's cool. Why would they do that? Very interesting. There's so much oil. Oh my goodness. There's a parking brake cable. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Guys, that's transmission bad. And I think the rear main's gone. Holy cow. The motor doesn't look that bad. This does not belong on here. Whoever put this on. Oh. Wow. That is a 55 engine, I can tell you that. Wow. Made in Mexico engine mount. Holy cow. Is that the transmission leaking or the motor? Huh. Look at this pulley for the cable for the parking brake. That's the coolest thing I've seen in a while. Oh, drive shaft's rubbing. I'm really shocked. The floors are in really good shape and then there's just rotted out floor under them. I don't know why you would do that. Look at these inner fenders. I'm pretty impressed. This grill is in decent shape. I have a new one over there, newer. Yeah, we got some crackage on these brand new 20-year-old tires. 235 60 16. Yeah, they scrub. Canada and US codes only, 44 PSI. It's a BF Goodrich. When I was a kid, I thought that was BF Good Wrench. So these are DOT BE 14s, MC 11s. I'm assuming this is the older date code, and it means it's the 14th week. of 2011. On the newer ones, you get the little oval that has the 4 date on them. Man, those are some good tires. We'll have to drive those until I get some more. I ain't got that type of money. Somebody did a jam up job on this car, just trying to keep it, preserve it. It's got, oh, Dalton's been there. Oh, I like it, y'all. I really like it. Do we have blinkerage? We do have blinkerage. Okay, I was saying that before other people got famous saying that. I just want to throw that out there. We got good, nice and tight front end on it. It looks like there's a spring around the drum. Do you see that? It's my first time ever seeing that. But we've got new soft lines up here. They're probably 15 years old, but they look new. You know what I'm saying. Try Five guys, if anyone's watching, I highly doubt it. Everybody's watching D&D Speed Shop, I guess. I haven't caught on to that bandwagon yet. But I have a little rumor that the radiators sit in front of the core support on a V8 and behind the core support on a 6-cylinder car. Well, this vehicle then does not have a V in front of it. So figuring it was a 6-cylinder car originally, so it's kind of where I'm at there. But it does have a V8 in it, and I'm assuming someone swapped it in back in the day, because she's in rough shape now. Oh boy. I mean, do we save this trunk? That trunk is in excellent condition on the outside. I mean, it's straight as an arrow. I bet you this rust came in the last 20 years. I really want to put some air to that and see. Let me get a little Phillips header flathead, and let's see if any air comes out, because she's higher. No air. She's very high. All right, we have a major oil leak. We know that. That's my first and foremost issue. Somebody did a good job. Look at this. That's clearance. I mean, she's tight too. It's not touching the frame rail there. This one is. I'll give it to them. Someone did a really good job putting that exhaust in. Okay, this is holding. It's got good fluid in it, good coolant. It looks like there's a newer clutch in it. I mean, I guess the rear main could be gone. It doesn't really seem to be blowing out too bad, but this back here is shot. But I think it's coming out of the engine up here. I can't get y'all in here to see that. Does this thing have an original starter on it? Look at that. Anderson Inc. Delco Remy, made in the USA. I don't get real political, but I'll say this: if Trump keeps doing what he's doing, maybe we'll have more starters made in America. No, we ain't gonna be able to afford them. I know, Bob. I know. Oh, that's cow crap. By the way, let's just say a big thank you, Jesus, amen. This car has been successfully registered in the state of Georgia for the second time, I guess, but first time for me. So huge win. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous it was stolen. In Georgia, you can buy vehicles without a title pre-1984. It's not the 25-year rule anymore, so keep that in mind. Everybody thinks it is, but sorry, it's not. Take it from me, I used to do VIN inspections back when I was a first responder. So, yeah, all right. We got some loosage there. Oh, what is that? It don't look bad. Is that wood in the frame rail? Or the body rail? You know what I'm saying. All right, we got things to do. This thing steers terrible. And I think it has something to do with this thing just sitting down. I mean, if somebody sat on me for 70 years, I probably wouldn't be sitting upright myself. So, oh, by the way, the tag office did confirm this was a red and white car as their last official color. And I'm assuming some of this red might be original, but I mean, it's been painted before. Has some teal back in here. If you look close right in here, there's some darker up in there. I don't know. I wasn't around then. I'm just guessing. It's kind of like a Mopar guy when he puts it in drive. He's just guessing if he can get to work. So to all the people that made a career, all the union guys working at these big plants that were driving Dodges, I have to applaud you, because that's a miracle you got to work. And yes, my first vehicle was a Dodge. So, and it had transmission problems. And every other Dodge I ever owned had transmission problems. So I have the right to say that. They're nice vehicles. I'm just pulling y'all's legs. Somebody's gonna get hooked and realize that I'm just teasing. How much gas is in here? It's a little warmer up here. We're getting cold right about here. It's like a propane tank. I'm gonna imagine there's some in there. I need to put some air in those shocks. That's what I need to do. How high will it ride though? Let's bring her back down, look into that, and then I gotta run to town. So it's kind of just an introductory video. Hold on, I gotta do something for all the Tri-5 enthusiasts. Oh. Not too bad. Somebody's getting ticked off watching that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Can't save them all, but I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm gonna save this one. I can promise you that. Look at these body lines. Look at that body line. Like this brown up here. Oh, more Bondo. Ooh. Rust hole. That's what I'm looking for. If I want to do this thing right, I'm gonna have to slap on her a few times at night. I like this metal though. Look at that. That looks in great shape. And this tells me this was a red car. You get really down into this nitty gritty. Take a look up in there. See if we can see any color. I don't see any. Man, I'm tickled pink, y'all. All right, let's bring her down. I think those are Flowmasters, by the way. I can't tell. I think they have some cursive on them. If you don't know what cursive is, if you're that young, it's a type of font that you used to write in. And I think it should be brought back. That's what, you know, made things pretty when you got a letter from a family member. Last time you got a letter. My grandmother wrote me a letter once, and she said that I was getting coal for Christmas, and I did get coal for Christmas. And Grandma Judy, I still remember that. I have two Grandma Judys, so Grandma on the Garfield side, I remember that. If you're listening, I do remember that. Oh. I do want to end this video on a cool thought here. I just want to say, think about the people that pulled up to the lot back in the day and that literally bought this car new. Think about how they walked across there. Oh, I don't want a blue one. Jubilee. Or, what's some old school lady names? Judith, Mary Bell Ann, Suzanne Ann, Suzanne Ann. You know, they had a lot of that. Some beautiful names. But I think old Beatrice told her husband, probably Robert or Philip, they had manly names back then, told him straight up, you ain't getting the blue one, Robert. So Robert went for the red and white. And then I guess Phyllis said, you ain't getting the Belair trim. So he got the 210. And then Phyllis probably said, you ain't getting that automatic. You're gonna have to work for your drive home. Keep you local, keep you around town, keep you from running around. That's what Phyllis probably said to Robert. I don't know who Phyllis and Robert are, but if there's a Phyllis and Robert out there that bought a Belair new, I'd like to talk to you. All right, let me get back to this. Well, let's see what she'll do with some air. Oh, she's about 15 feet too high, I guess. Now, it looks just right. Those Gabriel hijackers still work. I'm shocked.
You see what I did there?